You're never too old to game. Hey everybody, Grandpa's Gaming here. Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm on my multiplayer server at the moment alone. And man, oh man, there's been so many changes. So many since I recorded. Now, okay, so let's just do this right. I'm on the planet Ovus. Mesmos has been working with me on this planet. We've been minting out our base. I've got my old capital vessel that I had. Let's see. Yeah, and then I put in this coffee pot utility. I got that off the Steam Workshop. Let's see. I've added a platform there for an SV on my capital. But yeah, the base is this base is coming along. This again was a platform by Truth. I think it's Truth Seeker. I sure hope I'm getting it right. Truth Seeker 33. Yeah. And if not, I apologize. But that was one of my Iron Man competitors. So he had that, and he had this small base to go with it. So I thought I would check it out. But let's just shut this off for a second. Off light, yeah, okay, there we go. So what I'm thinking of doing is just taking this base down. It's either that or gutting it out and put a garden in here. For a simple fact that I don't need it as a base. I didn't know what I was getting when I got that. So because again, Mesmos and myself, we've been actually base digging in, and we've made underneath here a base, and we are getting all the resources. We're filling these all up. This is going to be a resource area on the server on the western side down here, Ovus. And then right now, Rat is up here in Ascatoon. Omicron. He's got a base he's putting in, or has put in down there. But yeah, I started this, started decorating, and then I was off the server for a day or two, and I come back, and Mesmos did all this, most of this. He made my signs better. Color coded, he stuck in a constructor down there, and so really, I don't need that up there. Again, I could just use that as a farm, maybe. Okay, another change is with 7.5.3 now, and I am going to come over here and show you this in a constructor. I loved this was a prefab tier 5B whatever off of the game. I would like to have a capital vessel that would basically double this for hauling ships. So I'm kind of shopping around for that. But yeah, let's just take a look, and it don't matter because I just want to show you the recipe here. For ammo now, well, for anything. Look at this, drill charges, steel plate. All you needed before, I think, was promethium. You need steel plate, promethium, and raw plastic. So in order to have raw plastic, you got to grow corn. For ammo, it's copper now instead of steel. I can't remember, but it's copper and nitrocellulose. You say, what is nitrocellulose? Nitrocellulose is a material you get from wood. Let's see. Plant fibers you can get from wood logs now. So you need wood logs, not wood pieces or whatever, wood logs to make nitrocellulose. So you need that to make ammo. So they finally really given a need for wood. You need everything in the game you need to use now. A lot of your ammo, again, Erestrum, Pentax. You need Pentax now for a lot of your weapons. You need promethium in your rockets. You need steel, promethium, magnesium for these. You need electronics for your homing, which that makes sense about the electronics because it's a homing. Promethium, steel, Erestrum gel. So again, everything is important now in the game. So I am going out. I put in a harvester on my HV, my miner, and that's what I was doing so far. I need to eat. Eat, not that. I also need to probably pause my. And this here was a large fighter that I'm putting in most of Rats, and his name is Ratan Kabidge, or Ratan Kabidge, or I'm not even sure how he come up with that, but we call him Rat. This thing is absolutely huge. It's very nimble. I just put this in last night, and so that's when I noticed with the 7.5.3, I think that's when they've added what you needed for the extra ammo. So realize, and then they've changed this all around. You've got hit points now on it. You got your ammunition now on the left, oxygen in the middle. It shows your power usage, fuel, and also, of course, this guy could take a warp capable, which I love. Yeah, Rat, you're an awesome builder. I am blessed on the server having people like you, having Sleepy. Wish he'd come back. So anyhow, 15 mil LS chart. All this takes things now that I don't have, or have a lot of. So, yeah, I love the looks of this thing. We can warp now with this guy here. I can take everybody on the server. Let's say me and Mesmo want to warp over somewhere. Of course, now again, looking at it, Mesmo's not even on planet here. His ship is nowhere to be found. I'm not even sure where he's at. Normally, he's had it over here. I think it was on over here where I used to have mine. So he's even gone off planet, and I don't know where he's at. So anyhow, so let's just get to it. I've already rambled on for almost 9 minutes. I am boiling potatoes right now to make mashed potatoes for supper. Kind of surprising my wife with that. So yeah, I put this guy on, and I should have tried like what Lift did. He put one over here and one over here so he could do 2 trees at once. I guess to check it out to see if he could go quicker. I am going to actually pause my recording here for a second so I can go. I gotta go check on my potatoes. I've already forgot them once while I was in here goofing around. I was looking on Steam earlier. One thing, there's several things you shouldn't do in conjunction with other things. Now, this is wisdom from Grandpa, all right? Wisdom from Grandpa. Do not boil potatoes or start running a bath and then walk by your computer and decide to sit down, because bad things could happen, especially if you're me. Thankfully, I've come close, but I've never yet run the water up and over the bathtub. I have boiled eggs and forgot to turn them off. And right now, like I said, I've got, and well, I had a timer, but you know, the timer will only go so long, and then it shuts off, and then it just clicks. And so, like right now, I had it set for 10 minutes on my potatoes, and I'm already 5 minutes over when I should have checked them. But anyhow, words of wisdom. Do not, and there's another one, if you're from Minnesota, they have a saying, not really, it's just something I heard, do not eat yellow snow. And just use your imagination. All right, I will be right back. And we're back. Yes, Grandpa's trying to get off of the naughty list. It's that time of year when I try to, I'm just teasing. I'm not on the naughty list, at least not at the moment. Okay, so I've got my drills on here also set to stone removal. So I can take stone out. I can do logging here. These things here give you 4. And again, this is one of those things on this map and on this planet. Right now I'm supposed to be in a lake, but there's no water to be found. So I've actually had to go off planet to get my water, which I got a ton of it on Akua. But yeah, we're gonna see how much of this I can do. Okay, so I'm getting, oh, I knocked that guy right over. That was real good. Come back here. I'm just curious if the size means anything. Okay, 2 wood logs there. 2 wood logs there. Granted, they do look little, but I'm curious. There, see, that looked little, but it was 3 logs. Okay. That was 3 logs. Alrighty, let's head over out of the lake. I need to reset my timer. Not that I'm going to listen to it, right? So if you hear it going off, holler at me, will you? Okay, so here's a fairly substantial nothing. Look more like a stump. Okay, I got 1 out of that. Go figure, right? 3 out of that. Okay, now here's a big tree. 5. Okay, well that worked. I just did the Empyrion, what do you call it, survey on the Empyrion page. I highly suggest you do that for the simple fact, I don't want to take all this out of here. Let's head over here, because on it there's so, as a survey, so many, is that an orange tree there? I don't want to cut the orange tree down. Well, let's see how much it gives. I got a lot of it. Yeah, so a good survey. Some of the questions are, if you could add 5 aspects of the game, what would it be? That type of thing. One of the, and then I did comments about I'd like to see hand grenades placed in the game. One thing I would like to see, since now that the resources, you can do all this, I would like to see us be able to plant trees, you know. And I'd even think about that until now. this is just a tree. No, wrong one. Yeah, I like that I could do everything pretty much in one shot here. Oh, this is very, very, very handy. Just click on the mouse wheel. Okay, but like I said, I don't want to take all that. I guess if I wanted to take anything, I would head over, like, by this outpost and clear some of that out. Away from the, my base. Alrighty. Very cool. One of the things that asked how long is I like to see larger planets, that type of thing. But yeah, a lot of good areas for you to do the questionnaire survey. So I highly recommend you do it. Okay, let's see, what am I up against? Nothing. I can't move. All of a sudden, I can't move right there. It's like I'm hitting a wall. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go around it. That's weird. I'm in free mode, so I don't know what's going on, but my my hover decided not to go right there. Well, anyhow, I'm not going to bore you, but I just kind of want to do a little update here about what's going on the server, what's going on in Empyrion. Okay, this is a nice size tree. What we get? I got 4 out of that. Let's see what we got so far. Wrong one. Go P. Let's look in the cargo box, harvest box. I got 103 wood logs. I have no idea how many I need for what. So I'm going to just keep working here, and I think I'll wrap this up short. Just kind of a short video. Hope you all having a good day. I'm just kind of doing this and that and this. Another thing I could do in this lake, I can jump out right here, and these things here are normally found on the bottom of the ocean. Well, look at that. Alien thorn. Pick that right up. So yeah, that's just kind of a weird thing about on this particular map. You got seaweed down here, you got thorn, but there's not a drop of water to be found on this world. So anyhow, but it does make it easy to see what's underneath here. So maybe that's what this, maybe that's what Ovis means or something. I don't know. You never know. Okay, where's my ship? I lost my ship. There she be. I'm not gathering the seaweed because I don't really need it. See, yeah, there's a block right here. I can't get over there. Run right into it. That's just kind of weird. There should be nothing right there. I'm not at the wall. So yeah, another thing that you could change if is in that survey was get rid of the blue wall. I thought that was pretty good. I'd like to get rid of that. Okay, where are we at here? Let's. So anyhow, yeah. So yeah, just kind of a short little update what's going on, and if I don't get another video out before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope you're safe. And remember the reason for the season. It's not about the toys. It's about the person who came. And that wasn't Santa, even though I'm not against that. But the reason for the reason is Jesus' birthday. And I'm not afraid to say that. So anyhow, you all have a good day. And I just getting shot at. I took those guns out the other day. That's one of the things that it respawns. Alright, well, here we go. Almost died. We'll catch you guys later. Again, have a good day. Have a good holiday.